Now, fans around the world are mourning the death of a South Korean K-pop star, Moonbin, who has died at the age of 25. Moonbin was an entertainer for his entire short life. As a child, he was first an actor before joining the K-pop band Astra when he was 18. The star was discovered unresponsive at his home in Seoul by his manager on Wednesday night. Police are investigating the cause of his death, but say it appears he has taken his own life. Moonbin is the latest of a series of South Korean celebrities who have died young in recent years. Well, let's bring in So Yeon, reporter at the Korea JoongAn Daily, who joins us live. Thank you so much for joining us on the program. I just want to ask you about the K-pop industry, because despite the glamour, it has long been discussed that it has a bit of a dark side. Can you explain what kind of pressure those celebrities are under?
Firstly, thank you for having me today. I think what you're trying to talk about the most is that K-pop is really famous for its very disciplined dance moves, fancy choreography that's very high quality dance moves while people are singing live. They always appear friendly on camera. They never do anything wrong. And the reason that they're so disciplined is because once they make a mistake on camera, it goes viral everywhere. The fans get disappointed and they actually lead to the decrease in album sales and ticket sales of their concerts. So it's safe to say that these K-pop stars are always put under the pressure to look perfect. So they're actually not called stars or celebrities much in Korea. They're referred to as idols and they're treated as idols. So they're always expected to look their best and behave on their best.
Yes, that's an enormous pressure on those young people. But of course, Moonbin isn't the first to possibly have taken his own life. And there has been a lot of discussion on the industry and how it should change. Do you think there have been some changes in the last few years?
There have been definite changes, yes, because just 10 years ago, it wasn't allowed for a K-pop star or an idol to talk about how they're feeling. They could talk about the pressure and the fact that they do feel a little bit burdened, but it couldn't lead to their actual mental health status. So they could say, yes, I feel burdened, but I will take this burden and always, try, make it something to be a cause of my doing better. But these recent couple of years, agencies have been publicly announcing that a member of a group has been suffering from anxiety orders, or that she or he has been having nervous breakdowns, or that they've been having issue continuing their activities. And so quite a number of idols have been trying to take some time off, whether that be a few months or a few years if necessary, until they recover and they can fully come back. And agencies are also one of the things that they're doing is that it wasn't so much the case about a decade ago, is that agencies are very proactively reporting all the malicious comments that stars receive on online spaces or through their social media.
Briefly, before we let you go, those young performers are often brought into the industry at a quite young age, aren't they? With all these, some negative news about the industry, are still young children wanting to join the K-pop industry?
Yes, and it's because K-pop, yes, it has its pros and cons, but as it's one of the most fastly growing industries in the world. Just 10 years ago, mentioning K-pop was only the idea of K-pop wasn't so big or glamorous or as well known as it is right now. But as it's growing, more people are getting exposed to the glamorous side of it. And one of the fortunate things is that the government is also taking part. So there weren't any specific caps on how much teenage trainees could work out or how much they could miss school. But these guidelines are becoming very specific and very orderly. But it's true that many teenagers still do want to get into the industry, and I wouldn't say that this is a bad thing. This isn't something that we should be judging, but it's something, if this is happening, the government, the companies, and everyone involved should be talking about ways to make this healthier and more sustainable.